Hello everyone and welcome to today's vlog. We are doing a day in the life with a 3-month-old. My last video was a 24 hours with a newborn slash 8-week, and I just absolutely loved filming it because when I was going through the postpartum journey and all of that, I went on YouTube and watched other mamas' newborn videos, and it just helped me feel not alone in my journey, and it helped me even pick up some tips from them that I use now. And so I'm hoping that my videos do the same for you. Dallas is actually 13 weeks and 3 days. Without further ado, hope you guys enjoy the day. I'll do a little voiceover. I basically filmed my whole day, propped the camera up, and I will be talking you through what the day brought. So, cheers to 13 weeks. And enjoy the video. Bye! Okay, guys, I am just now getting around to voice memoing this YouTube video when Dallas is 7 months old. That's how long it took to finish this YouTube video. So I hope you can forgive me on the delay, but here we freaking go. All right, he is 13 weeks old here and a lot has changed. So diving back into the past, we were just starting naps off body. So one of the things Dallas hated was sleeping off of mom, and I didn't learn the whole baby wearing trick until I think like 8 weeks, and you guys, it changed the game for us. He finally started napping and it was amazing, but I knew that the time was coming where I had to kind of teach him to sleep independently off mom, and we just had started doing this. We were 3 days in, and you'll see kind of a little bit of the rough patch that we went through in terms of trying to teach him how to sleep off body. But I'm really glad we did it at like the 12 to 13 week mark, because it made nappings off body a little bit easier for the future. So I'm really glad we did that and stuck to our guns, because yes, it was freaking hard to do, to break that habit, but I'm really glad that we pushed through it. So anyways, his wake windows at this time were around 75 minutes, maybe 90 minutes. But again, I always just try to watch his signs when he starts being a little more fussy, when he starts rubbing at his eyes. I know he's ready for bed. Oh, this was a quick intermission because I think he woke up from his nap and I wanted him to nap longer than 20 minutes. So I went in there, tried to soothe him, and it was a nap time fail. So we just woke up and started a wake window again, and I didn't stress about it and stay in there for like an hour and a half, because I've done that before and it's just not worth it. I've learned to, if he's not like willing to go to sleep within 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, then I just scrap the nap. We start fresh, we start a new wake window, and we go from there, because I could just sit there all day long and get so frustrated, and it's not worth it. So that's my advice to you. Just kind of go with the flow, go with how your baby's feeling, and it will just be a lot easier. Anyways, back to the wake windows. One thing that you guys actually told me on my Instagram to download early on was an app called Huckleberry, and let me tell you, we downloaded this way too late in the game. I wish that we downloaded it way earlier, because it really taught us all the wake window ages appropriate for his age and development. It's taught us how to log his food. It's taught us so many different things that I wish we had done in the past. So highly recommend downloading the Huckleberry app. It will literally send you a notification on your phone or show you when you are on the lock screen on your phone when his next nap is. So you don't have to sit there stressing or starting a timer on, okay, 75 minutes from now, I must put him to sleep. No, it literally tells you the exact time that's appropriate for him to go back to bed. So it's just really amazing in so many different ways. I think at this time we were also combo feeding. So I had started feeding him formula around 8 weeks, and I was still breastfeeding as well. So I wanted him to get the nutrients from both. I was exclusively breastfeeding for 8 weeks total, and he just wasn't gaining any weight. He was very, very tiny, and he was also so fussy. You'll see this in my last 24 hours with a newborn video. that was the very first day that I had fed him formula, and his whole demeanor as a baby changed completely after that first day of feeding him a little bit more calories. He was way less fussy. He was sleeping better. He was just overall way happier. He was smiling more. I mean, I'm so happy that we started doing the combo feeding, because I think at first I felt a lot of shame and a lot of guilt with not really being able to provide what he needed through my breast milk. And I know that, people say that your breast milk can give your baby what they need, but I don't think that was true for me. I don't know if I wasn't eating enough. I don't know what the case was, but little man was hungry and he was trying to tell me something. And so looking back, I had guilt for maybe a day, but then after that first day of feeding formula, I was just like, zero guilt at all. This was what's best for me and my family and baby. And I just hope that encourages you to always follow your gut as a mom, because you know your baby best and you know what is going to be best for you and your family. People can give you advice and it's so sweet and so great and they're just trying to help. But I think at the end of the day, just listen to that intuition, because I feel like your mom intuition is always right. Okay, so that was a little wake window. I believe we went to UPS. He, as you saw, cried when I put him in his car seat in the car. And one thing that really changed the game for us to help him like the car was a little mirror in the back. So I have a little car seat mirror, and the minute I put that in the car, he's liked the car and his car seat ever since. So I highly recommend to get that. I will link it down in the description. It's just from Amazon, but it changed the game. I believe at this point, he was 13 weeks, he was just starting to kind of like interact and smile and really develop a little bit of a personality, and just so special. I also remember really trying to spend a lot of time just being present as much as I could, because I knew that I was starting to get back into working. And Steve has something to say for us. Yeah. I got a massage and this is what he says.
So he fell asleep and it was easy.
That was him bragging to us that as he watched him while Mama got a massage, he fell asleep easily for him. So anyways, I have a lot of feelings towards going back to work as a new mom. I own my own business, so having Dallas has really like changed my life completely in terms of the way that I think about success and the quality of life, but I'll get into that in another video. Anyways, here is Dallas doing tummy time. I always tried to do something with him throughout each wake window, whether it was reading or playing with toys or tummy time or interacting. I always tried to, stimulate him or be around him or just try to like optimize that time. Okay guys, this is nap day and / early nighttime, the third day. So we started this 3 days ago and he's been really, really good. We've been following nap times and we've been following an earlier sleep schedule with like a dream feed versus putting him to bed at 9:30. We've been doing a 7:30 bedtime and waking him at 9:30 for his typical feeding so that he gets in a little bit more sleep. So it's been working pretty well, kind of an adjustment, but here I am making the room conducive for sleep. First we draw the blinds, then we put on dim lights, then we put on his snooze. Make sure this is all perfect, his little swaddle, because if it's not perfect, then you have to like hold him while he's sleeping and you gotta fiddle with it. Sometimes he wakes up. Now we move on to the bathroom. First we do the blinds. And now we're gonna draw the bath. Here's his little bathtub that we use. This is brand new. We used to have like a tub, like a little plastic tub, but I like this a lot. It's easier to empty, and I can also get in there with him, which he really likes. This is for after the bath. Get it all ready to go so he can get all wrapped up. It's a whole process. Now I need to go get a little onesie, make sure a diaper's laid there so he is ready to go post-bath. That was his bath time routine at 13 weeks, of course, and I highly recommend. We bought a little tub, like a little plastic one, when he was a baby, but I recommend this tub that we used. It was just a lot easier to use, and you can get in the bath with him. That was also when we were using the snoo, which if you guys watch my last video, I talk all about it and my review on it. Here's Steve and I spending time together, eating dinner, which I think is very important. And there you go. Tonight is the third night in a row that we are chilling without Dallas. And it's crazy because it's been like chilling with him every single night since he's been born, so it feels very weird, and I will admit that I miss him, but it is nice spending time with Steve. So hope you guys enjoyed this day in the life. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye, girls.